Hello, welcome to LadyGang. I'm Becca Tobin here with Jack Vanek and Keltie Knight.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Jack, your house is looking great.
Oh, it's
you guys,
so good.
You like my closet room?
It's great.
Well,
so wait,
go
I do
ahead.
have a question about your closet room.
Yeah.
So is that going to be also
Baby room?
Is it gonna be like a guest room? Is it a flex space?
It's a flex space. It's going to be like an office. So I'm going to put a desk in there.
Great.
Get it like a standing desk, podcast. It's not big enough to be like a guest room or anything like that. So I'm excited.
Exciting.
And it's all because of Keltie, modern twig I got from her. He's the best.
I know. I think what you did on yours is the same as my bathroom, right? The same wood? The beech wood?
Probably, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
I love it. It like almost matches our flooring like perfectly, but it's like one shade darker. So it looks so good. And I also have another closet in my bedroom. So
Is that Jared's?
no, he has his own closet. There were like built-ins, like really fugly built-ins, like leading up to our bathroom in our bedroom. And so we ripped them out and then I just like replaced them. I can never have enough closet space. I've already almost filled up the closet room. And I don't know how. Because I purged it. I got rid of like 10 bags of Poshmark stuff. But still, it's like, I don't know what happens. It's just never ending.
Well, you're an influencer, baby. You're an influencer.
I guess.
Wait. So are you going to do like in the bedroom is like your athleisure wear and then your fancies are in your closet room?
Exactly. Yeah.
Smart.
My everyday wear in my room and like all the fancy stuff in the closet room.
Very wise.
I've never been organized in my life because the closet we had in our apartment was teeny tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And shit was just like smashed everywhere. So it's like the first time that I feel like I have space to put stuff away like properly. It feels so good.
Well, this is actually a really good segue into my good week. So why don't we just kick it off? It's time for
Good Week.
Yes, it is.
Bad Week. Oh, no.
Okay, so every single winter or fall, I go into my closet and I take out my favorite sweaters and they've been eaten by moths. And I tried to do the cedar planks. I tried to do the thing. I don't want mothballs because I think they still smell. That might be just like a 30 years ago thing. They might be odorless now, but I can't do it.
It feels like they do though.
Wait, so are there moths in your closet?
Definitely. Like, because there's
Do you see them when you go in?
I didn't really pay much attention in the last couple of years. I just sort of like, this is annoying. I have to get rid of all these sweaters. It's devastating. So I did something that I never do, which is read Amazon reviews. And I usually just I'm usually spending $10 on something on Amazon. I'm not going to really like waste my time reading reviews. But I thought, no, I want to get this situation figured out and I don't want to have to think about it again. And I'm going to commit to sitting here and reading reviews on this moth killer repellent trap. Yes. So I did it. I put 2 in Zach's closet, 2 in my closet. Within 30 minutes, there was a moth stuck to this little thing. As I was opening it and assembling it, a moth came out because they were attracted to whatever the smell is on the thing. And so it's called the Dr. Killigan's Premium Double. Killigan. Isn't that crazy?
Like Killigan.
Yeah. Killigans with a K. And there are these little things you like hang on your closet and they really work. And allegedly they're not toxic and they don't smell like anything to a human.
I'm just shocked. Like,
I just can't believe you didn't come to me. You're moth influencer.
Like, no, because remember you couldn't get rid of them in your pantry. You said you couldn't do it.
The thing that worked for me was Dr. Killigan's. It's the little paper.
Yes.
The paper you folded like origami.
You could have easily gotten your moths figured out if you'd just gone and read reviews.
Which I would never do.
Yeah.
No, she would never.
It's really
a thrill.
It's a thrill. And every day every couple hours I go and I check and they catch all the freaking moths. I mean, it feels cruel and unusual punishment, but I can't, there's no other way. I'll lose hundreds of thousands of dollars losing sweaters every year.
You have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of sweaters. That's a bigger problem than your moths.
Hundreds, maybe thousands. Let's go there.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to protect my Quince sweaters. They're my favorite. And
beautiful cashmere.
They're beautiful cashmere. Okay, so that's my good week because I'm old and lame. And my bad week is every single person, I like to give hot tips on things like, remember when I said, if you don't want to go to somebody's baby shower, wedding, any shower of any sorts, you just send the nicest gift and nobody gives a F that you weren't there.
Mhm.
So, and I've gotten a lot of feedback on Instagram and people are like, oh my God, you relieved me so much of my guilt because I ended up just sending a nice gift and my friend was really ecstatic and excited and didn't even care that I couldn't make it. So, but here's the other thing. My really good friend just had a baby shower and she had the registry. We're doing all the baby list things. We're millennial women, right? It's very easy. There's links. Your address is there. It's so simple to get someone a gift off a registry. Why on earth is anyone shopping off the registry for any party gathering that there is a registry for? There's always that one person who messages the mom-to-be being like, what are the colors of your nursery? And it's like, do you think I want you selecting anything that goes inside of my nursery aesthetically on that? If you don't know that you need to follow a registry, I'm not trusting your style because you clearly don't know how this works. So I'm not it's such boomer energy, but it's been a lot of millennials lately. And it's so crazy to me. Ladies, stop.
No, it's
Nothing
true.
Aesthetic. Don't buy me anything aesthetic.
No, unless it's registered.
Yeah. It's too risky.
It's wild.
Usually it's a beautiful, I'm not going to say this. Usually it's a beautiful thing. Like, I got this for you when I was in Venice. An old witch knit this mobile for you in your colors. You know what I mean? And it's very heartfelt because they really went to town because they found out your colors and then they had the witch knit it and it was fabulous. And but you're like, no, girl, I wanted the one from CB2 Kids because it matches the pillow I got.
Yeah.
I understand.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Wait, can I go?
Sure.
Okay. My good week is that, and I want to go next because Becca just did another one. You guys, the Becca Tobin rant is back. She's back at full power. There was a time. No, there was a time when the haters were so mean to Becca about her rants. She stopped ranting because she was like, I can't take everyone being mean to me. Well, not that you cared, but I can't take the comments of when I form a strong Becca opinion and then everyone comes for me. And then something has shifted in the last 3 months. We've had some epic rants. You went so viral multiple times. The surrogacy rant that you went on, there was just a rant the other day that went viral. The Becca Tobin rant, it's such an important piece of the LadyGang podcast. And I felt like it was missing. And I just want to thank you for coming back. Now we have the registry rant. It's very important to this podcast. And I want to thank you for your courage and your dedication to our craft.
Wow.
You're welcome. I did offend many a lady with my rant about the group text.
Yes.
But I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah. But I was pleasantly surprised at the amount of women who said amen to that. Because I thought I was alone on that island, that I didn't want to follow up text after a group hang. But it turns out it's also helping me in my life because friends of mine that may or may not listen to the podcast, at least they saw the clip on Instagram, they are not texting me anymore after group hangs. It's working.
I had something happen to me. I went to a party on Saturday and the next morning, it's lovely. And none of those people are listening to this podcast, but then everyone wanted to follow up.
No.
And hey, so much fun last night. I was like, baby, I'm on Sunday. I don't even remember last night. It didn't happen. I'm on looking outside.
I love nothing more. I love to reminisce and I love to inside joke and I love to feel friendship. You guys are nuts.
I know. We're cold. We're dark.
You're bitches.
Wait till you have a kid. No, wait till you have a kid, Jack. You're going to be like, I don't have time to look at this meme.
No, but I feel like I'll need it to feel alive still.
But you won't be alive.
I'll be dead.
Okay. My bad week is this. I'm officially the biggest loser I know. In therapy, I have been told I have to get a hobby. I have to have a hobby.
This is not the first time.
We've told you this a million times.
No, I know.
Even when you get a hobby, you do it so you can mark it off in your bullet journal as productivity.
Yeah. I need a hobby that is not bullet journaled. It's not like, ooh, I could do a spin-off podcast about my love of RuPaul's Drag Race. And here's what I would say. And my brain is ticking all night being like, I thought Lexi Love should have won. Blah, like, so I've decided to take up knitting. It's something to do with my hands, calming my brain. I'm horrible at it, but I guess my concern is taking the knitting needles on the plane. I need to know what you're allowed to do because they look like little stabbies. I'm worried that I won't be able to take it to Florida. I'm a loser and my hobby is knitting. I am so dumb. That's all.
I would recommend don't post about it. Have it for you in your like privacy.
I'm not going to post about it because it's horrible. It'd be such a failure.
Jack, she's not going to be able to not post about it. She's like... If a
she's
tree
want to be
falls,
a knitting influencer.
Yeah, she's not. It's never. She doesn't do anything without posting about it.
No, nothing for you and just you.
What if you started playing pickleball so that by the time we get to Florida and we have our pickleball tournament, you can really excel? And
I know, and I do have such cute pickleball outfits. Okay, I'll think about it. Jack?
Okay, I'll go fast. My good week is, I don't know why or how or when, but somehow I am on the Imagine Dragons TikTok algorithm, which I hate because I hate Imagine Dragons. But oh my God, their singer is the hottest guy I have ever seen.
That's who Minka Kelly is with. She's the hottest woman on planet Earth. That's obviously he's hot.
Oh, he has the hottest body.
Great body.
I don't think men's bodies are hot. Like I'm not turned on by a male form.
But he's a big man.
He is like just like a sack of meat, just like it's like so dense, and his body is just like, oh my God, it's like insane. He always has his shirt off because he knows what the girls want. And I love the algorithm that I'm on, but I am shocked. I was like, I knew he was like attractive, but like there's something about that body, and he doesn't have any chest hair, which I don't like. Like I don't like a smooth man.
Yeah, he's a dolphin.
He's a dolphin, but like it's working for me.
He played Chris's festival in Vietnam this year, and like I was like, wait, is he just wearing a short shirt on stage? The rest of the band is like fully clothed, and Chris is like, no, it was cold.
He knows he has to give, because you know what it is?
He's giving Adam Levine, but like more than Adam Levine because and he's wearing a short. Like he's wearing a tiny little short that the gays in the West Hollywood Equinox wear.
Because he has beefy legs. You can only wear a short if he has beefy legs. I am obsessed. My bad week, again, it'll be short. My hives are back. I am devastated. They've been gone since January. They came back once we moved into our house. So I don't know what it is. I'm really upset, but like,
what projects have you done lately? Is it paint? Is it
so what I'm wondering,
dust or something? Because they've been cutting a lot, right?
My friend was talking about how her cousin is allergic to like drywall dust, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's that. There's so much dust, and there's been so many people trudging in and out of our house, like the workers and stuff. I'm like, we're doing a deep clean tomorrow, but I'm like, I can't be allergic.
It's got to be construction something that you're allergic to.
I think so. It's so bad. I'm so pissed. I'm like, no, not annoying. Again. I've lived on like the precipice. I'm like, it's right under the surface. It's going to come back, and it came back. So any tips and tricks, please send them my way. Horrible.
Just in time for bathing suit season.
I know. And my legs are so gashed up. You guys are going to love to see them next weekend. They're like scratches, bruises.
That sucks.
Scabs.
Oh, I love it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
The Lady Gang.
Today's guest is a Tony Award winner and a Grammy nominee. We first fell in love with them on Glee, and that's because we want to be friends with all of Becca Tobin's friends. We were then captivated by their stunning performances in Once on This Island and Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, and who could forget when they took Broadway by storm in Shucked, and now they're making their feature film debut in Another Simple Favor alongside Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick, fiercely living their truth. This multi-talented singer, actor, activist, and stunning diva is changing the game. Please welcome back to the Lady Gang, the one and only Alex Newell.
Welcome.
Pew, 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 pew.
You're ridiculous.
Stupid, yes.
Are you in New York right now? Where are you?
I am. I'm in New York in my lovely 1-bedroom apartment.
Are you about to do a solo show in May?
I am at 92nd NY.
Can I come?
That's a big deal.
Yeah, please, please.
Okay.
Honestly, we forgot about it because they booked me last year. And it was just
my
kind of,
God.
you have this on May 8th. And I said, oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Are you nervous? Do you get nervous
No,
at all?
I do. But when it's just me on stage, there's no such thing as a fuck up.
Well, for you. I mean,
What's the worst that could happen? I forget a lyric and say something else. Who's going to know?
That's
well,
true.
I guess you're right because you actually can't sing a wrong note. It would just be like a lyric situation. So you are the only person.
I can sing a wrong note. I've sang many.
Yeah, right.
Alex, the first thing I want to do is feed the children because you know they came for some Glee lore.
Yeah.
I think I asked you this last time you were on. We need to feed the Glee children. What is your first memory of Becca Tobin?
Becca Tobin, dance rehearsal, on the floor, doing cat cows. I don't know why. I was like, why is she doing cat cows over there?
I wasn't like properly warming up. I was joking around, right?
Oh, okay. I hope so.
Oh my God. Well, that's embarrassing.
But also, me and Becca didn't work with each other for a while until like you joined the actual choir.
Yeah, it was a while because my first season I was not in the Glee Club. I was the terrorist of the Glee Club. I made fun of everybody in the Glee Club. Do you remember when you got stuck in a porta potty?
I did not get stuck in a porta potty, did I?
Yes.
Did
there was
I really?
a whole episode. There was like a porta potty that they put in the choir room, and I don't remember the premise, and I don't remember why, but somehow you were stuck in a porta potty.
No, I was not stuck in a porta potty.
I'm Googling it. Continue.
That is
Keltie.
lore.
Hold on.
That was the episode was End of Twerk, which was a diabolical title of a show when I was like crying in a bathroom for being bullied, and then. Sue brought the porta potty because Unique didn't know which bathroom to use. So she brought like a porta potty, put in the choir room, and put question marks all over it.
Oh, and you didn't get stuck in it?
I couldn't have got. I don't in my personal life. I don't believe in porta potties, so I would never get in one.
I agree. That's something I'm going to start saying too. I go to way too many events with porta potties, and it's upsetting.
I don't think at this age I'm supposed to live an uncomfortable life.
No.
Not using a porta potty.
I love that.
Not using a porta potty. Not a porta john.
Not a porta john.
Listen, I went to a party on Saturday night. This is crazy. And it was a house, like a tall house in the hills, 3 stories. And the driveway was like kind of under the house. And the check-in for the party, like there was a lot of people. There was a porta urinal. Guys, it was a 4-piece urinal that made little triangle, like 4-piece, 4 quarters, and had a little, where you could put your pee, and people walked up to it and just like dropped trow and peed in the urinal and then went up to the party.
Like,
Do you really want men peeing in your house though?
No.
Good point.
I understand why it was there. I know what purpose it was serving. I've just never seen one like, so there wasn't like, we didn't get
there's no privacy
or something to like put around it. We didn't pipe and drape her. We just had her out in the driveway.
Wow.
So just dropping trow and just like hanging it out and just peeing?
You could
That's
hear
wild.
it. You could smell it while I was waiting for my Uber. Like it was
That's
just
gross.
a lot of things.
That's gross.
Okay. Alex, I know that you have been to the Met Gala and it's Met Gala season right now. I want to know what goes on it once you get past the red carpet.
So you walk up the stairs, and normally you're supposed to walk up the stairs and see the exhibit. So, there's 2 themes. There's a theme for the exhibit and there's a theme for the actual gala. And you walk upstairs. It's gorgeous. It's welly lit. It's like gorgeous. It's like all moody and vibey. It's carpeted for some strange reason because I've walked into the Met and there's no carpet. But for this event, there's carpet all throughout it. Anyways.
Weird.
And then you like get your little place card and you go to your table and you sit down with whoever's at your table. My first year, it was Glenn Close, Jimmy Fallon, Russell Westbrook, Allison Williams, and one more person. I forgot. But it was a stack table.
Wow.
You alone?
Yeah.
Do you get a +1?
You can't. There's no such thing as a +1.
Oh my gosh. What if was it awkward?
It is. It's socially awkward. It's like so first off, you wait in this long car line. They slap you in the ass. You wait in this long line of people to get to the steps to take the photos. And you're just standing there awkwardly because nobody knows anybody.
Oh.
I don't
It's
like
like
that.
It's anxious. Yes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get better.
Is it like obvious when say J-Lo comes walking up versus, someone else that's just.
They try not to let that happen.
Oh.
So there is a priority line.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
there is.
there
because
is.
just to explain this, at a normal red carpet, like if you're at the Grammys and, there's 400 nominees, there's like a line, but then if, Taylor Swift comes or Chappell Roan comes, their publicist does not make them wait in line. They go right to the front and they trump everyone. And I always thought because you see the Kardashians sometimes like waiting in the line.
Yeah.
Oh, not priority.
I mean, it's like priority in like the sense of let's keep it balanced, kids.
I like that.
Let's not shadow the fashions because it is a fashion event and designers have made these looks to be seen. And so they don't want anything to happen with that.
What's the theme this year?
The exhibit is Dapper Dan, Black Dandy Dapper. And the theme this year is Tailored Your Way for the actual gala.
God,
And what is
so
the
strange.
exhibit? I've never even heard of the exhibit.
Well, there's always like a fashion exhibit around this time. A couple years, remember the theme Heavenly Bodied?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
years ago.
amazing.
So there was a fashion through Catholicism exhibit at the Met that year.
It's cool.
Damn.
Yeah. This year's like a celebration of Black tailoring and Black style, like through the ages, which I think is going to be, it's going to be really interesting to see how everyone does it. Okay. Who in Hollywood do you think has the best red carpet style besides Becca Tobin?
That's a hard one. Becca's such an icon, a legend, never been
Look
done
at me.
before.
A vision.
It's always gonna be like Zendaya for me. I think Beyonce
same.
always takes a great risk, and also like for plus size fashion, Divine Randolph.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I don't understand. Like Zendaya just has never failed. Like never. Even with Beyonce, I can look at some of her things and be like, it wasn't like the best thing you've ever done. I've never seen a bad picture of Zendaya. I've never seen a bad outfit on her. No bad glam. The hair, the makeup, everything always works. It is something to behold. It's
But
history.
I also think that's a lot of edit. I think
You
that's
think?
a lot of time spent editing and going back and a lot of tests. It's very Hollywood.
Yeah, it's very Hollywood. I
Yeah.
also love that Law is such a petty bitch, and I can say that because he was my neighbor.
Her stylist.
Her Law Roach is her stylist. But back in the day when she was just like a Disney Channel kid and they were trying to build her up, they would go out to designers and they would say, hey, will you dress Zendaya? And if they said no, he was like, you're going to regret this. And she's never worn them since.
No
Like
way.
if you said no to, I don't know the brands, but like if you said no to her when she was sort of on the up and up, now that she's style superstar, Met co-chair, you can't have her, which is so
That's
cool.
awesome.
Has he
It's
been her
very
stylist
cool.
since like the beginning?
Yes, he built her.
Oh my God.
Crazy. Okay. So Alex, the last time you were on the podcast, this was so long ago, pre-Tony Award. Mm-hmm. You are now a Tony Award winner, and you also made history as the first non-binary performer to win. This moment was so magical. Your speech was so special. What do you remember from that moment?
Did you black out?
I did black out. I remember it being so hot in there. I mean, I was throwing water to Stephanie's shoes. She was throwing water back to me. We're all in our couture sweating bullets. I'm wearing $133,000 worth of diamonds on my neck. And my mother leans over right for the category and says, remember, baby, it's an honor just to be nominated. And I look at her with such disdain.
How
like,
dare you?
Ma'am, say this like after I lose.
Oh my gosh. Did you think you were going to lose?
No. No.
Who were you up against?
Kevin Cahoon, who was in my show, Jordan Donica, who did Camelot. They're all gone.
That's okay.
It's so far ago.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But there was a time that I thought that I was going to it's so political.
Yeah.
It is so political. And the last time I was on Broadway, everybody told me that I was going to be nominated and win, and I wasn't even nominated.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Yeah, your speech was very special.
Do you win money or is it just the prize?
It's just the
Statue?
the statue.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we won money with it. I think a prize should. Most contracts for the Broadway, you get like a Tony bump if you win. I did not get Tony bump. They said good job.
Shut up.
What?
You got a card the next day. Congratulations.
Oh no, I did get a card, and this is so shady. It said, "Well, ... it happened." Couldn't be happier or more proud.
From them?
Yeah, from our producer.
What the?
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I think the ellipses was met in love.
Do you know the next Broadway show you're doing, or
No, I'm in a workshop right now for a revival, but I don't know. I'm not sold yet.
you're not sold? I love that you're
No.
just picking and choosing.
I mean, think about this, Becca. You know, it's 8 shows a week for like a year.
It's too hard.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
no.
and I want to know that I'm not working too hard 8 shows a week
Yeah.
for the next one.
But now that you have a Tony, you could not negotiate doing like 6 shows a week.
You say this, but like they didn't even let Audra do 7.
Well, I think it's when you're more talented and the show will bomb. If they won't give
McDonald.
you. No, I'm saying if you're more talented, they won't give it to you off.
They won't give it
so
to you
that's why
off.
Audra didn't get it off, and that's why you're not
No,
getting
because
it off.
people come to see the stars.
Yes.
I love an understudy, but I am
too.
mad. I'm mad.
I
When
love an
go in-
understudy as well.
Yeah.
Give
You
somebody
know.
else to do it.
When have you felt most underestimated?
Each day. I constantly feel like I have to prove something each and every day, and it's maddening sometimes, but I chalk it up to just being life.
Yeah.
Even like now with the Tony, it's this new air of, well, let's see why you got it.
Yeah. Like
Oh.
have to keep proving yourself.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How was the audition for like movie stuff? Like, was that an easy transition, or were people like, no, this Alex is Broadway?
Well, I didn't audition for this film.
A simple favor too, for anyone wondering. Of
I
course
did
it was
not
an offer.
audition. It was an offer because Paul, our director, Paul Feig, was an executive producer for Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist.
Mm.
And so he was like, yeah, this works. And I was like, yeah, it does.
Weird, because I did do an episode of Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist.
I was literally just thinking that. I was like, hold on. Wait,
well,
what?
Mr. Feig didn't, I guess I didn't have a standout performance because my phone is not ringing for straight offers. I don't think at all. But that's okay.
I'm screaming.
He's a dream. Was he a
He
dream?
is. I mean, 6-hour days.
That's
Oh
it?
my God.
That's it. I mean, we
What the-
were in Capri and we relied on the sun, but yeah, 6-hour days.
You shot this in Capri?
Yeah.
Was it 6-hour days because the actresses were high maintenance and they didn't want to
No,
work more?
Paul only wants to work 6-hour days. Our director, who is leader of our ship, who is really good at leading the ship and giving everybody their space, is such a. He doesn't want to work a lot. He said, I can get the shot when I can get the shot. He trusts his actors. He trusts his crew. He trusts everybody. So
Amen.
also, we were outside a majority of the time.
Is this 6 hours like you've already done hair, makeup, wardrobe, and then you're shooting
the full
6
work day. So 2 hours of hair and makeup, of course, because it costs a lot to look this cheap. And then 6 hours additional on that. It wasn't every day, but that was his like base.
Is Henry Golding the dreamiest thing you've ever seen? Because
Yes.
I can't take it.
Yes. And then
He's-
the accent on top of it. I'm just like, say it to me again, daddy.
I can't understand his hotness. When I watched the first movie, I was like, I don't want either of these two women on my screen. I want him and him alone. I mean, I'm not, no shade, but he is so freaking hot. Do you guys know
He
who I'm
is.
talking about?
Yeah. He's so hot.
He
Oh,
is. And there's a nice little Easter egg of him just looking in all his glory in the film.
Is this other guy really hot too in it?
Oh,
Michelle
Michele?
Marone. What's his name?
Michele Morono.
Oh.
Is he hot? Is he hot stuff?
The name is hot.
Yes. Yes. And you know, I don't see coworkers in a sexual way. I think they're like Barbie dolls.
Except me.
Yeah, so hot.
You were sexually attracted to me.
So very sexually attracted. I don't see them that way. And so when I saw him, I was just like, oh my God, it's like good.
Wow.
What do you think the biggest misconception about you is still?
That I'm actually really mean.
Where did that misconception come from?
I know where it came from. When I was on the Glee project, the show that I did to get on Glee, I was 18 and stupid.
Yeah.
So like everything that came out of my mouth was mean because I was
Mhm.
18 and stupid.
Mhm.
Like I was literally in high school while filming this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was nothing good that was going to come out of my mouth.
It's so true.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy. And I think about that all the time about like these young kids growing up on social media. But like, I thank God nothing I did could not be erased in my 20s.
Well, I also think that I think that it's sometimes really hard to be confident and also be seen as humble. And
Yeah.
it can exist.
It does
When
exist.
you're as talented as someone like you'd be a complete idiot and a liar to go around acting like, oh, I don't know if I can sing this. Oh, I don't know if I can get a
But it would
standing
also be-
ovation after singing this. Like it would
It
be
would be
annoying.
annoying.
It would be annoying. It would be like so many people. Who is it that caught so much flack for having like fake humility? Oh, Taylor Swift. Like every time she wins a Grammy and it's like, and listen, I'm a new Swiftie, so this is no shade, but people do criticize that she'll walk up there and be like, oh my God, shocked every single Grammy
You
after
know
like
you're gonna win, bitch.
85 Grammys. That's annoying. So it's like you kind of can't win because you can walk around being very confident and knowing that you probably have the top 1% of voices of our time. And but also you are quite humble and you do work your ass off. I think it's just easier to look at confidence as being a diva or,
Because people don't want to accept people to be successful and confident sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. In your opinion, here we go. In your opinion, who has aged the best from the Glee cast?
Oh my God.
Who's aged the best from the Glee cast? Myself, because I'm still the youngest.
You are.
Thank God.
Right off. Are you?
I'm still
How
the
old are you?
youngest. I'm only 32.
Spring chicken.
Wow. You were young when you got that job.
Bitch, I was a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
Coming
Just
in with
recently
these-
potty trained.
These elders of mine.
Hey, be careful. Okay.
These elders, but also I started a season before my lovely co-stars, and it was really strange because I was with all the originals and they were really old.
Yeah.
They were like
Really old.
Like they were.
Well,
like,
Corey
they were,
was like 30.
They were my age
or something,
now,
right?
Oh, really?
Wasn't Corey 31 when he started?
No, he was like in his 20s when he started, like late 20s. Because when I got there, he was in his 30s.
Okay. Well, then who's aged the best?
This is. Really
I saw
hard.
Kevin McHale the other day, and
Kevin did have a glow up.
He's
Oh,
great.
he has like a beard now or something?
Yeah.
Kevin
hot.
coming out and being like fully transparent with his queerness has made him very top tier.
Agreed.
And that's my little baby.
I always was sexually attracted to Kevin, though. He always had whatever that swag.
It's that swag.
He had so much swag, like from the beginning. I just was always like, he did it for me. But now he really looks great.
Also, Chris.
Colfer. Yeah.
Yes, Chris is. That's a glow up too.
He looks great.
Yeah, he doesn't look anything like he did back then.
The thing that's interesting about Chris Colfer is I feel like, did he just go into intellect? Like, was he always that intellectual on the set of? He was. Okay. Because he
was-
like left. I didn't see him trying to continue in show business. He was just like, I'm going to write books. And then he was like, I'm going to, it's kind of an interesting choice.
I mean, yeah, I guess he was also traumatized by it from like being outed on the show and all that. So it's a double-edged sword. You get all the success from it. And so when you're an introvert like that, somehow you just go right to writing.
Yeah. It worked out.
Huge success. Huge success.
Very huge.
Okay. Now, I think Becca should go back to Broadway. What do you think, Alex?
Come on over, babe. What do you want to be in?
The issue is that she's got Baby Ford, and it's like you're going to move Baby Ford all the way to New York, but people do it.
I mean, Darren moved his entire family over here while Mia was still pregnant,
True.
and they had a child.
But Darren would have saved
Darren's
himself if the Titanic were going down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I agree 100%. Darren would be
so
like,
shitty.
would be like,
kidding.
Darren, Chris, boat first, women and children after me.
I'm a dick.
I'm screaming.
I'm kidding. No, you're
But
right.
he's not the mom. He's not the mom.
It's
and I'm
different.
sorry.
This is
It's
true.
different
It's
when it's the
very
mom.
true.
But you
a
know,
lot of people do it. I mean, who was it? The lead of Shucked, she was pregnant while still doing 8 shows a week. I don't know how. And then one of our cast members had a baby like opening night.
yeah,
Whoa.
they're doing it. I mean,
So
I
it's
don't.
like easy. Also, there are so many nannies. Like, imagine having like someone that doesn't look like Little Baby Forward watching Little Baby Forward. They know that's not their child, but they'll leave them alone.
You're
That's
an
my
idiot.
favorite thing. That's my favorite thing on the Upper West. Like seeing all these strollers with like a black nanny, being like, "Oh my God, that's your." No, it's not.
You're an asshole.
It's like, "Oh my God, that's not your babes."
But Alex,
Oh,
what role do you think she should do?
What do you want to? Do you want to be like hard acting? Do you want to just like jump in, jump out?
She doesn't want to do it at all. We're forcing her.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No, I
let's
recently.
rip the Band-Aid off with.
I recently auditioned for Chicago, but
Oh.
I'm just not relevant enough to have my name on a
Okay,
marquee
press,
right now.
No,
Play the
not
lead.
that. That's untrue because they're really handing $9,000 to Midway stars right now.
No, it's all housewives. It's like literally.
Ashley Graham is playing Roxy right now.
I like that choice though.
Did you
She's
hear
a-
it?
Did I hear it?
Yeah.
I hate you so
Oh my
much.
God.
But Ashley
No,
Graham,
I love her.
I
she's-
really like Ashley Graham. I am not sold on her doing Chicago.
I'm obsessed with Ashley Graham. Like representation for the
It's-
plus size girlies, but like hell.
It's always a house. It has to be a household name because when people are going and they're buying their tickets for the Broadway show, they're like, "Oh, what should we see? Oh, Ashley Graham. I know who she is. She's that model." Or Erica Jane. She's the housewife. It has to be. So I've got to just become a household name somehow. I don't know how you do that these days, and it's not a sex video.
Yeah, it might be. But you know, I think you're putting too much pressure on it because like no one cares when they're going to buy when they're standing at the steps at TKTS, they're not looking at names. They're just like, I know this show. This show seems interesting. Let me buy some
But
tickets for it.
Okay,
Maybe.
let me reframe this for a second. If any person could do Roxy, whether they do it well or not, is there a role you could go into that actually, and I mean this nicely, is there a role that's you could go into that requires your skill set? Like that Ashley Graham could not do? Because you're actually talented and can do Broadway and sing. So like, is there a different show that would like add a notable person to it that maybe we're not thinking of?
You never know.
You
Maybe
never know.
Alex and I
Gatsby.
can do something.
You could be Daisy Egan in The Gatsby.
No
When
way.
Sarah
I saw.
leaves.
No way. I only saw it with the original girl. I'm blanking.
She was
Eva?
amazing.
Eva.
Eva, yeah.
She's so good that I was literally watching this being like, I would never, ever, ever, ever have the cojones to go in and sing that music after it has come out of that woman's mouth.
Would you slink into like a little adjacent Broadway little shop?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
See,
That would be
that
fun.
way.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
All right, before we let you go, I do want to talk about another simple favorite a little bit. What's your
Yes.
character?
Vicky, she's a drunk book agent.
Yes.
Typecast. Typecast.
Wow. Who's
Doesn't
the
know
worst
anything
person
that's
you've
happening
Who's the worst person you've worked with so far? I know you'll
in my
name names.
career.
Mhm.
In my career, no one, because I love everyone. I'm one of God's little cherubic babies.
Who's the greatest person?
Allison Janney, Mary Steenburgen. Oh my God. Between those two. Bradley Whitford, Kate Burton. Oh my God. Oh, and Becca Tobin.
Thank you so much.
Okay, before we let you go, we're playing a real fast round. This one we love for the internets. Here we go. Okay. It is diva decision. And you basically have to pick your diva. Are you ready?
Okay. Oh God.
Okay.
Yes.
Beyonce or Mariah?
Shit. Coming out of the gate hard. Oh, Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
Glitter and sequins or leather and studs?
Glitter.
Power ballads or dance bangers?
Oh, I make dance bangers.
You do.
Mhm.
Dance bangers.
Lizzo or Adele?
Adele.
Red carpet glam or cozy chic?
Oh, I'm getting older, so cozy chic, but red carpet glam. I have to get in the mindset.
Whitney or
Whitney.
Aretha?
Whitney.
I will survive.
He didn't
or
even
I'm-
let you finish.
I know. Whitney or Aretha? Oh, sorry. I will survive or I'm every woman?
I'm every woman.
Diva hair, big and bold or sleek and chic?
Big and bold.
Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On or Cher's Believe?
Celine.
Who is your ultimate diva inspiration and why?
Diana Ross. She embodies all of everybody with like just a energy that's unmatched. Like all that kindness that she exudes out. My favorite memory is like her coming into like a modern stadium, like the Staples Center, whatever it's called now. And, you know, in these arenas, it takes them like 15 minutes to turn the actual house lights on. Not like it did in like the 80s where there was a button, it just came on. And so she's like, I can't see their faces. Can we turn the house lights on? 15 minutes go by. She's done performing and the house lights come on.
Oh my gosh.
She wanted to see.
She wanted to see, but also Diana Ross's Super Bowl performance. She risked not only her life, but everyone in the stadium's life because she was helicoptered out of the stadium.
Seriously?
So anything could have gone wrong.
Oh my
Anything
gosh.
could have gone wrong.
She was helicoptered out.
Out of the stadium.
I need to YouTube this.
It's actually wild. And like she's just like strapped in at the hands, just hanging out
No.
of the
No.
I was like,
As part of the performance?
You could have died. Yes. I said,
Wow.
ma'am, you could have died.
Wow.
Or like killed half the stadium.
Died for her art, you know?
That's a real diva. All right. Well, another simple favor is available to stream now on Amazon Prime Video. And Alex also has an Apple TV Plus kids special. Lulu is a rhinoceros. It is going to premiere May 30th. So if you're a mama or you just like that kind of content, you will check that out. It premieres globally Friday, May 30th on Apple TV Plus. Booked and busy. You can follow the Alex Newell. And we were so happy that you came back to the Lady Gang. I hope I didn't offend you too much. I'm not going to cringe about my own comments all day.
God, stop. I love it here.
Alex can't get offended.
I really can't. I've offended so many people, so it's just karma now.
Just another
How's
day.
your love life before we go?
Oh my God. You know, it's non-existence. Last year I was in a relationship. It was so cute, so good, so gorgeous, until he got a brain tumor. And then we found out that it was a benign brain tumor and he did all the cancer, like, things of the chemo and the radiation, and then decided he wanted to cheat on me. Yeah, so
You stood by that man's side with a brain tumor, and then he had the nerve to cheat on you.
Oh.
yeah,
How'd you find out?
Venmo.
Shut up. Modern day.
I am a PI.
Wait,
Like,
who did he send money
So
to?
he kept Venmoing the person
For what?
like different things, and like so camping trips and like dinners and things like that. And so it was around Christmas that I was like, "Where are you?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm on a retreat." Come to find out, no, he was just camping with this other person. And
Was he
yeah,
like
and then when I
retreat?
yeah, and
Were you
then when I
guys long
confronted him, he's like,
distance?
no, we live in the same city.
Oh my god.
He's in the Upper East. He's in
You
the Upper
can't
East.
trust a
I'm
man on the Upper
Midtown.
East Side.
No, it was so
Is
wild.
he in the biz?
He auditions.
Okay.
Damn.
And like
Damn.
in the classical space.
Classical.
So yes, he's a
Classical
classical
So
musician.
but what? Okay, I'm sorry. I got to back to the Venmo for a second. What was the red flag? Like, I never looked at someone's Venmo in my life, but like you just
Well, you
kept
know,
seeing, and you're
It's
like,
a social
why?
media and it tracks.
Yeah,
It
but
says the
like,
name.
who cares? Like, so, but was he titling things like camping trip or whatever?
Yeah.
No, there were yes, but there were also emojis. There were like heart emojis and things like that. And I said, "This isn't.
How
That's
dumb
not.
is
I'm not.
he?
That's
I'm
the
not
dumbest
like,
shit.
sending heart emojis to my friends for like a transaction."
Some people don't know that is public,
Public, yeah.
unless you make it private.
Private, yeah.
Yeah.
My friend, actually, Megan, our Megan, Alex, her favorite thing to do is go on
Is to look?
Venmo and see what people are doing. And she cannot get enough of it when husbands and wives are Venmoing one another. She just thinks it's the greatest thing ever. And I can't disagree. And now this is elevated Venmo stalking for me.
Yes.
I gotta
you
get
have
on
to. It's wonderful.
There's a rom-com here that you need to write.
Is there?
I know.
Okay, can't wait. He could be dead, but I don't think so.
Well, it was benign.
Are you like a done see and ever? Or do you hold on for the long haul and like prove that you made a mistake by being great on Instagram?
No, he blocked me and I blocked him back. So no, that's not a thing. But I am famous, so he does have to see me.
And you are not auditioning, honey. You are offer only, okay?
God, but he could be dead. My housekeeper might be.
What? Excuse me?
See, this is the hard
Wait, I need this.
Okay.
What?
So my housekeeper, I don't think she's dead, but like the way that we ended things, she might be. So once she comes weekly on Mondays. And so the agency texts me one morning saying, hey, she can't come today because she has a family emergency. And I was like, oh, that's fine. She's here every week. It's not dirty, whatever. The next week, I get another text message from the agency being like, okay, so she's not coming. She's in the hospital. And they send me a photo of her wrist with her hospital wristlet on.
Like proof?
This seems like a scam.
This feels like a
As in
scam.
proof that like she's not there. But like the date was accurate.
Yeah, but you could Photoshop that.
You can. And so then the next week, they were like, so she no longer works with us.
Oh, so she's maybe passed.
I think this sounds like some sort of a scam.
Did they have her killed?
It's a lot of things, but I know that she no longer is with us.
Oh.
Well, my household.
Wow.
Honestly, write that into the script with the Venmo brain cancer guy.
She's no longer with us in this
She's no
house.
longer in this household.
Have you done a book?
No, when I do, it's just gonna be a tell-all.
Oh, I hope so. But you need to add in some of these like ridiculous. This is a very Chelsea Handler story. Like
Tell all.
Yeah.
Tell all. I feel like you should do it soon.
Oh, not too soon. I can't just blow the wad at like 35. I have more life to live unless it's like a series.
Yeah, you should do a series.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Tell
here
all.
we are.
Part 1. Every 10
Quarter
years.
life crisis.
Yes.
And everyone who's ever known you is just so panicked every couple years when part 1, part 2.
No advanced copies. No one knows until the day it drops. And it's like you're just
very Truman Capote.
When's the last time you spoke to Ryan Murphy?
Decades. And I'm only 32.
Did he congratulate you when you won your Tony?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's something he would do.
But Gwyneth and Brad sent flowers.
Well, they're class act. I mean, so
Very,
is
very
Ryan.
much.
But like,
Yes, very
that's
much
chic.
so.
That's very chic.
And you never worked for Ryan again either, right?
No, I haven't. But I mean, Ryan is lovely. I remember when we all got fired season 6.
Speak
No,
for
season
yourself.
5.
Speak
Oh,
for
sorry.
yourself.
Becca was the only one that was safe.
Thank you.
So season 6, I sent an email asking to be in the last season. And then he wrote me in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Just ask.
You just asked?
Yeah.
Should I send him an email today?
Yeah. Wait, that's such a good lesson. Just ask.
Just ask. I'm sure if I asked Ryan now, he'd be like, all right, we'll find something for you.
He would. And then just be like, but I have to bring my assistant who does also need to be on camera also. Her name's Becca Tobin.
You probably don't remember her.
You might not remember her. Here's a photo, but she looks quite different. I love this for us. Wow. Just ask, guys. This is the moral of the story. Thank you, Alex Newell, for coming on and telling us, just ask.
There's no harm. What's going to happen? A no? How many have you heard of that?
Yep.
True.
I do live by that. I love it.
Or you're ignored? Well, been there.
Wow. I'm older, but you are wiser.
Oh, stop. I've just been doing it longer.
I'll see you at your show.
Please come.
I'm coming. I love you.
I have to go to rehearsal now. I love you all.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.